Okay. Obviously, this is a quotient, so I'm going to have to apply the quotient rule. But before I do that, I like to write all of these square roots as x to specific powers. So they want the derivative, but I'll just rewrite f. Let me just cross this out. F of x equals x to the 1/2 minus 7 on top over x to the 1/2 plus 7. Now the quotient rule, if you go to the formula sheet, we have f divided by g. It's going to be the derivative of the top times the bottom minus the top times the derivative of the bottom over the bottom squared. I like to think of this as I have high and low here, numerator and denominator. I do low d high, so low times derivative of the numerator minus high d low over low squared. Low d high minus high d low over low squared. Or just stick to the formula if that makes things easier. But I'm going to differentiate in just that way. I do low, rewrite that. D high, derivative of the top, is 1/2 x to the negative 1/2. 7 goes away. Minus high, x to the 1/2 minus 7. D low, 1/2 x to the negative 1/2. All over low squared. So let's see if we can clean this up. I think we can. I just have one term being multiplied by these two terms, one term being multiplied by these two terms. I'll leave the bottom the way it is. So this is 1/2 x to the negative 1/2 times x to the 1/2. That's 1/2 x to the negative 1/2 times x to the 1/2. If we add powers, 1/2 and negative 1/2 is 0. So that just becomes 1. So this is just going to be 1/2 plus 7. 7 times 1/2 is 7/2. X to the negative 1/2. Minus, I'm going to put parentheses around this just to be safe. 1/2, this is going to give me just 1/2 again. Negative 7/2 x to the negative 1/2. All over low squared. If I distribute the negative on the top, I get, this becomes negative 1/2. 1/2 minus 1/2, they cross out. 7/2 x to the negative 1/2 plus 7/2 x to the negative 1/2. 7/2 plus 7/2 is 14/2, which is just 7. This is 7x to the negative 1/2 over x to the 1/2 plus 7 squared. Now, I guess the only addition you could make to this is putting this x to the negative 1/2 in the bottom. So this will be 7 over x to the 1/2, x to the 1/2 plus 7. You can't multiply through that because you're squaring that binomial. But I believe that's as pretty as that thing's going to get.